Okay, and we can begin. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monday Evening Therapy Yoga. I'm Adrian, your regular instructor. And in case you're wondering, I'm streaming from the gym in PJ Hilton, Clark Hedge Fitness Center. So, my regular day job. Okay, just for Monday anyway. So, Wednesday, you see me somewhere else. And then, so as I was saying, and then if you're watching the recording, so do prepare, stop the video, prepare a block. If you have one, if you don't have one, you can prepare a rolled up towel, or you can also use a small little pillow or a small little bolster. You can do your anak punya bolster lah. Okay, so with that said, let's come down. We're going to start off using the block. Now, this is an easy relaxation exercise that you can do every day after work. You know, after sitting too long, you feel the upper back stiff already. You're totally like hunchback, cannot move. Okay, so we're going to place the block on the ground like that. And then the placement, let me show you. The placement is important. We want to put the block below the shoulder blades. Okay, if you move the shoulder blades around, in a class, I will walk around and do this for you, but since you're at home, you do this for yourself. You have to place it below your shoulder blades so that your shoulder can move freely. Don't place it on your shoulder blades. You will find that you will be unable to move. Okay, so for ladies, it's around your bra line there, below your shoulder blades. So we place it on the ground, and then we're going to sit with the knees bent. Slowly lie down, and then find that nice position below the shoulder blades, but not too low, just below the shoulder blades, above the lower back. So make sure that it's not pushing against the abdomen. Now, once you get it below the shoulder blades, okay, I'm being naggy here, we're going to slowly relax the head on the ground. Now, if you feel that this is too much for you, that is too uncomfortable, you can use a second block, or you can use a rolled up towel and place it underneath your head. And then slowly straighten one leg out, two legs out, flex the toes in. Okay, when you flex the toes in, you engage the lower abdomen. It prevents excessive stretch in the lower back. So we just want to stretch out our upper back. And then from here, let's increase the stretch. As you inhale, extend your arms to the back, palms facing the ceiling, and then just relax the whole body down. Okay, we want to let the block do the work for us. So make sure that the block is below your shoulder blades so that the upper chest can open up. You can feel the upper back starting to stretch, maybe a little uncomfortable in the beginning, and then gently breathe. Make sure that there's not so much compression. If you need to, you can always make the towel higher so that your head is in a higher position. Or if you're okay, then you can just let the head reach all the way down to the mat. That will give you a deeper curve in the upper back. And we're just going to relax here for about at least a minute. It takes time for this to work. So on your own, you will do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, just take your time. You lie down there as long as comfortable for you. You can lie down 5 minutes if you want. We're using the block to put the arch back. Okay, so when there are shortcuts that we can do, hi Sunita, well, that looks like a very comfortable bolster that you have. Okay, good. Okay, let's take a time here. Okay, gently inhale, let the breath reach all the way to the belly. And as you exhale, just allow your whole body to relax, especially the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back, so that the block can slowly stretch out your spine for you. Okay, and 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. Now we're going to tamba a little bit. Now, if the next move is uncomfortable for you, go back into a straight leg position. If it's okay for you, we're going to bend our knees now. And then open up the knees to the side in a diamond shape. So remember, a diamond shape, the feet are not too close. They have a generous bend in them. so that we have a lot of space. So now we add the hip flexors in, and you will feel a stronger stretch into the upper back. So it's a deep back bend here, and then again, if you need the head higher, just go ahead. You can also use your arms to push your head higher if you want to. If not, just extend the arms to the back. We're going to stay here another 3 more deep breaths. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And now slowly bring the knees together and then roll to the right hand side. We remove the block from the back first. Remove the block from the back, hold the block. Now from here we're going to give ourselves a lower back stretch. So we did the upper back already. Now we're going to stretch our hip flexors. So from here we bend the knees, walk the feet in. Now we place the block under the sacrum. So be careful. It is not the lower back. It is not the lower back. It is your triangular, the last bone here. You can feel that it's below the lower back. One big flat piece triangular between your buttocks. So we place it under the sacrum. You can walk the feet in more. Come up on your tippy toes. Place the block under your sacrum. If this is too high for you, you can place it lower like this. You can place it to the middle position, or if you're very flexible, you can even place it in a higher position. So the positioning is totally up to you. So for the purpose of this demonstration, I will use the middle position. Make sure that it's under the sacrum, is firm, feet facing forwards, and then just relax on the ground. That's right. And if you want to increase the stretch, you can just again extend your arms to the back, but make sure that you are not rolling off your block. Okay, make sure everything is firm. Okay, now you can either stay here, or if you want to increase the stretch for your front hip flexors, again we place our heels together, open up the knees to the ground. Then you feel it's an even stronger stretch for your front hip flexors. And we're going to stay here for a while. So remember, just do your own option, whatever that is comfortable for you. There are many options here. You can do it with the knees open if you're very flexible in the pelvic joint. If not, you find this difficult, we can always have the knees together. If you find this too high, just place it lower. It's perfectly fine. Make sure that you feel very safe and secure. And stay here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And now slowly, as you inhale, bring your hands back to the block, and then we lift the hip up, remove the block, and then walk the feet in. So since we're lying down and we have the block, we will begin the first exercise to strengthen our glutes, okay? When we want a strong lower back, the most important muscle is actually the glutes, because the glutes will wrap around the lower back and protect. It's very difficult to just isolate the lower back because the upper back and your glutes have to work. So the lower back is just like the joint in between. So let's strengthen our glutes first. Walk your feet in. Make sure the feet are pointing forwards. Take the block, place it between the thighs. So we're going to squeeze it in, and we're just going to do a bridge. Okay? Now from here, push the hip up. Squeeze the block in tight. Okay, now with the block or your pillow or cushion or Sunita's giant, no, Sunita got block, so okay lah. No need to squeeze giant bolster. Okay, now what we want is, with strength, squeeze your thighs into the block. You will feel the thighs and glutes engage. Then you push up higher. We hold here, you feel everything engaged. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly lower everything down. Keep the block between the thighs. We're going to do this 2 more rounds. So take a deep breath. Now from here, inhale, push the hip up. Now squeeze the block as hard as you can. So we're using isometric strength here. Okay, as you squeeze, you feel a lot of muscles are working, and then you try to push even higher. So we're building a lot of stability into our hip, and then breathe. 2 more deep breath. 1 more breath. And then slowly under control lower the hip down. And then breathe. So even though we're not moving, because you are squeezing in, you feel it's a lot of work. It's very tiring. Okay? Let's take 1 more deep breath. 1 more last one. Inhale. Push the hip up. Now, squeeze the block tightly. Okay, so you really squeeze like you're trying to squash a block. Push the hip higher. Breathe. We hold for 5. Keep squeezing tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower the block down. Okay, and we can take the block out first. Let's relax the thighs a little bit. Again, bring the feet together. Open up the knees to the side. This allows the inner thighs to relax a while. Not over yet. We have one more thing to do with the block. Okay, just a little game. Okay, 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Now let's close our legs together. And now let's play a little game. Since everybody's talking about Squid Game, so we're not going to play Squid Game today. We're going to play Pass the Block game. So this will warm up our entire front abdominal muscles. So we're going to straighten our legs, hold the block at the back. So those of you that came for last week Pilates class would have tried this. Now what we want to do is we bring our feet and the hands up. Then we place the block at the feet, lower the block down. And then after that, bring the block up, hold the block, and then transfer to the hand. And just like that, pass to your feet and lower down. Okay, come, let's begin. From here, hold the block between your hands, straighten your legs. Now the breathing, as you exhale, bring the hand and the feet up. Pass the block to your feet. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach up. Hold your block. And then pass it to the hand. Exhale, up. Pass to your feet. Inhale, lower down. And continue. That's right. So remember, it's exhale to reach up. Grab the block. Inhale to come down. Because when it comes to therapy, it's not only about stretching. Stretching is a very, very small part of it. We need our muscles. The muscles are there not only for show to look good, and the muscles are there to support the whole body. So if you don't have the strength, it's very difficult to have the body in good condition. So you must always do a lot of strengthening exercises. So these all are very large motion exercises. They replicate real life. In real life, you have to extend your body. You have to compress it. You have to use your abdominals a lot. Okay, let's do the last 2. Okay, and the last one. And slowly place the block back down. And straighten the arms, straighten the legs. We're going to do a spinal twist first. To make sure that after all this glute work, everything's still in position. Arms and legs extended. Bend the right knee. So right knee bend, step the right foot on the left thigh. Now we use the left hand. Pull the knee down to the left hand side. But the rest of the body is still straight. Chest is facing upwards. So we're focusing a very nice twist onto the pelvic bone and the lower back. In case any compression, we're going to release it now. Also that this is very good if you've been sitting the whole day, you feel that the lower back, the pelvic bone like came in already. This helps to straighten it out. It's like a chiral adjustment. And 2 more breaths. You can apply more pressure with the left hand. 1 more breath. Now inhale, come back to center. Straighten your arms and legs again. Reset the whole body. And now bend your left knee. Step the left foot on the right thigh. Right hand. Pull the knee down to the ground. Make sure the chest is facing up. So extend the arms and the legs, chest facing up, and then right hand pull harder. So for some of you, if you have a very stiff lower back, you can feel with this a lot of cracking going on. And then a lot of release. and 2 more breath, and 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, slowly release. Now we're going to bend the both knees. Now we go for a much stronger twist. This one you use a lot of strength to do. We're going to spend a lot of time doing this. This is very good for lower back conditioning and also for your digestion, for your digestive system. Okay, now with the bend knee, we cross the right leg over the left. Right leg over the left. Now the left hand pull the knees down to the ground. So it is a level 2 of what we just did. Then the right hand you place behind your head. Now turn your head and your chest to look to the right hand side. So this is the start. Now take a deep breath, inhale. Now as you exhale, turn your chest to the right more. And then the left hand pull down harder. So we're applying now a lot more strength than earlier, because now we're adding our upper torso in. Okay, now again, take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, the chest turn to the right more. Left hand pull the knee down more. Okay, let's do 2 more breaths with this. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, turn the chest, pull the knee down. It's getting quite strong already. Especially you can really feel the deep stretch into the back of the hip and the SI joint. Let's do 1 more last one. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, turn your chest to the right. Pull your knee down to the left. Breathe. We hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly inhale. Come back up to center. And then we change the crossing. Left over the right. The right hand pull the knee down. And then we place the left hand behind the head. Now turn and look to the left hand side. So this is a setup. Now let's use a breath. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, chest turn to the left. Hand pull down with strength towards the ground. So already a good stretch going on. Let's make it deeper. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, chest turn to the left. Hand pull down to the ground. That's right, now getting stronger. Let's do 2 more breaths. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, chest turn to the left. Hand pull to the right. That's right, let's do 1 last one. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, chest turn to the left. Hand pull down to the right. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Bring the knees back up to the center. Uncross the legs. Bring both the knees to the chest. Interlace your fingers. And then we press the thigh into your belly, so that we get a good even stretch into the pelvic joint. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now we're going to bring our head up. Inhale. Bring the forehead to the knees. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head down. Lower the feet down. Extend the right arm straight over the head. Turn the whole body to the right hand side. Stay here for 2 breaths. Let the blood circulation stabilize first. 1 more breath. Now we use the left hand to slowly push yourself back up into a simple seated cross leg position. Okay, so now you feel that after all that, even though that we spend a lot of time lying down, you can feel that the lower back seems to be very mobile, the upper back also very mobile. Now let's come and do a little bit more work. The next position is going to be what we call a bird dog. Now this is very good if you are suffering from any sort of back issues, like back deformity issues like kyphosis, or scoliosis, like sometimes maybe upper back is hunched, or the lower back has an excessive arch, or you have an S-shaped spine, scoliosis. All this one exercise will work for all. Now the key is you have to use strength. So let's spend a little bit of time practicing it. And this is something that you can do every day as well. It helps to reset your shoulder blades and your pelvic bone. Now, come to an all-four position, toes pointed to the back. Now, from here, extend the left leg to the back. A lot of you have done this before, and then the right arm up. Now, lift your left leg up. Now, this is the start. Okay, a lot of you have done this with just hanging here. We think that it's a core workout. No, this is not a core workout. Okay, this is designed to lengthen out your spine. So you have to use strength. Now we use the strength. As you inhale, the fingers stretch forward. Your toes stretch to the back. Like you're trying to stretch your body long in two directions. Now, use as much strength as you have. This is the key. 1, 2, 3. Stretch as much as you can in two directions. You're going to feel like your leg is extending. You're going to feel like the shoulders are stretching forward. Okay? Now, stretch more. Take a deep breath and stretch more. Keep stretching. This is tiring work. Okay? It looks like you're not moving, but you're using all your strength to stretch. Let's do one more breath. Inhale and stretch as much as you can. As much as you can, and then hand down, knee down, go to child's pose first. Rest a little bit. Okay, this is an isometric stretch. Okay, inhale, come back up to the center. And then what we're doing is, we are engaging the opposite muscles of the MF muscles that are supporting our spine. So they lengthen back the space between our vertebrae, especially if we sit a lot every day. Let's do the other side. The right leg extend back. Left hand forwards, bring the right leg up. Now with intention, take a deep breath, inhale and stretch. Fingers stretch forward. The toes stretch to the back. Like you're trying to pull your body apart like rubber band like that. Okay, let's take a deep breath and stretch as much strength as you have. Start putting in the work. Okay, now take a deep breath and stretch as much as you can. More strength. Okay, every time you stretch, you will feel stronger. Let's do one more last one. Take a deep breath and stretch as much as you can. And slowly, hand down, knee down, go back to child's pose. Okay, let's rest in child's pose. Take 2 breaths. One more breath. And now inhale, come back to all four. We're going to straighten out our shoulders. Now that we've lengthened our spine, we're able to really reset our shoulders. Okay, now tuck in our toes. We're going to go for a deep downward dog now. Lift the knees off, go into a nice downward dog. Okay, don't worry, we're going to make the downward dog a lot deeper now. Bend your right knee. We do one leg at a time. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Try to reach the heels all the way to the mat. And then now the shoulder blades, push to the back as much as you can. So you're trying to stretch your shoulders as much as possible. We're pushing the hip up. You're trying to reach the heel down. Then you can feel a very intense stretch onto the Achilles tendon and your calf muscles. This will help to lengthen it back. Again, as you exhale, everything is about strength. Shoulder push back more. Reach the heel down more. Still working on the left leg. One more breath. Slowly relax. Bend your left knee. Now straighten the right leg. We change leg. Again, shoulders extend back. Reach the right heel down. Feel the stretch. So we're going to maintain this strong stretch. Okay, now again, as you exhale, shoulder extend back more. Right heel reach all the way down to the ground. That's right. And then the hip push up. So everything's just about strength. So even though we're not moving, it's a lot of work being done. One more last one. Shoulder push back more. Reach the heel down more. And now slowly bend both the knees. Both the knees are bent. Now the last one. Shoulder extend back all the way and then reach both the heels down. Okay, again, shoulder extend back further. Reach the heels down more. Okay, after this we're going to rest. Use all your remaining strength. We hold here for 5. Keep pushing the shoulder back. Reach the heel down. Long downward dog. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly knee down to the ground. Go back to a child's pose. Okay, let's spend some time here. That was tiring. Relax the shoulders. And 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly, let's roll out to kneeling position first. Now, the next exercise is also to strengthen out the spine. But before we do that, I know your shoulders are very tired now. Let's relax the shoulders a little bit. So open up your palms to the side. Open up your palms to the ceiling. So palms facing up. Then you bend and then touch your fingers to your shoulder. Now from here we're going to do 3 circles to the front. So as you exhale, bring the elbows to the front. Inhale, bring the elbows up and to the back and to the front. Again, inhale up to the back, exhale forward. 1 more. Inhale up and to the back, exhale forwards. Now we're going to reverse. Inhale, bring it to the back and then up, exhale down. Again, inhale to the back and up, exhale down. 1 more, last one. Inhale to the back and up, exhale down. Now we open up into a cactus arm, 90 degree. Open up the fingers, roll the shoulders to the back. This will help to relax the shoulders, get the circulation back in, everything's working again, and then roll the shoulders forwards. When we do rolling motion, it's better than, sometimes straight arm you do this. When you straight arm, it's often too much stress on your shoulders. So when you're at work, you're typing, you feel your shoulders very tired. All you need to do a 90 degree cactus arm, roll it back, roll it forwards. Then you feel that it's very comfortable. Your whole shoulder blade is moving. It relaxes your neck and shoulders. Now, after I charita, it's time to do work. Let's come down to the mat. Lie down flat, okay, and then we're going to do an extended like a swimming pose. So this is a modified locust. So we extend our hands and legs to the front. We're going to lift both our arms and legs off. We warm up already, so we don't need to do the alternate hand, alternate leg. Let's lift the both arms off. Lift the thighs off. Now inhale, lift the arms and thighs higher. Toes stretch to the back. Now we're going to bend our elbow and cactus arm and try to lift the chest higher. 1, 2, 3. Bend the arm, lift the chest higher, lift the thigh higher. Make sure we breathe. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, rest the forehead on the hands. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. We will do 2 more rounds of this. Okay, and 3 more deep breaths, 2 more deep breaths, and 1 more breath. Okay, round 2. Extend the hands to the front again. Again, we're going to lift our arms and legs up. 1, 2, 3. Arms up, thighs off, toes stretch to the back. Lift the chest higher. Now bring the elbows in like just some cactus arm. Lift the chest higher. Stretch your fingers, lift the thighs. Breathe. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, everybody still there? Okay, let's take another few deep breaths. We do 1 more last one. But the last one, we're going to extend a little bit. Hold for 8 count. So this helps us to strengthen our upper back, so that we're able to pull our upper back straight. After all the stretching, now we can really work it hard. Now extend the hands forwards. 1 last one. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest, lift the thighs, stretch your toes. Now lift everything higher. Bend the elbow, lift the chest higher. Breathe. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Rest the forehead on the hands. Good job. And we hold here. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And now we're going to move into our abdominals. So we work our back muscles already. We come back to our abdominals. So come into a Sphinx pose. So we bring our elbow underneath our shoulder. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Press your palms together. And then we rest the forehead on the thumbs. From here, tuck your toes in. So toes tuck in. And then as you exhale, lift your knees and your hip off the ground into a forearm plank. So it's like, the feeling is like you're trying to pull your belly button away from the ground. So the strength originates from your belly button. Your belly button is pulling your whole body off the ground. Make sure we're breathing. We hold for 2, hold for 1. Now slowly exhale, whole body lower down. And then rest the forehead back on the hands. Okay, we're going to do 2 more rounds of this. So we strengthen the back muscles. Now we strengthen the abdominal muscles so that our whole core is very strong. You have all your muscles always supporting your spine. So even if you have any spinal problems, it's like a cushion or cement, squashing your whole spine together so that it doesn't run out of space. Okay, so remember, if you want your body to be mobile, having strong muscles is very, very important, not only stretching. Okay, let's do round 2. So I cheated already, that's the length of your rest. Okay, elbow underneath the shoulder, forehead on your thumb, tuck your toes in, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, pull your belly button off the ground, knees off, thighs strong, shoulder working. So imagine it's like you're trying to pull your belly button as far off the ground as possible into a very nice forearm plank. That's right. Make sure you're breathing. Hold for 5, 4. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower the body down. Rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, we take 4 deep breaths. Then we do one last one. Okay, and 2 more deep breath. 1 more deep breath. Okay, now from here, one last one. Okay, back to your elbow plank. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Press your palms together. Forehead on your thumb. Tuck your toes in. Take a deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hip and the thighs off the ground. Remember, you're pulling from your belly button. Belly button pull up. Breathe. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower whole body down. Rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, let's take 2 breaths. Let's take 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, we're going to do something a little extra. So let me see. Okay, so we're going to do back the same thing. So this is called a dolphin. So you watch me one time. Now, make sure that the elbow is underneath the shoulder. We press our palm together, but this time the forehead only on the palm, only on the thumb. Press the palm together. Then we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. We curl the hip up. Then you're going to walk your feet in. So we want to push the hip up to the sky, and then as you walk, you push your head towards your feet. You walk your feet in with the legs straight. You can walk until your tippy toe, but we keep pushing the chest towards the feet into a dolphin. Keep pushing up. Then you walk in as much as you can, and this is your position. Okay, so you can be on your toes, it's perfectly fine, but what we want is a straight leg so that we are pushing from 2 directions upwards, and then your hip is pushing up to the sky. Okay, and then you're stretching your shoulders as well. So it's like we're walking 2 directions into like a V shape, an inverted mountain, like you're trying to pancake yourself. Okay, let's try. So your straight legs are going to help to push your hip up. So from here, we start lying down on the ground, palms pressed together, tuck your toes in, lift the hip off the ground. Now start walking your feet in, pushing the hip up, and then at the same time, push your chest as much as you can towards the feet. Start walking in, push the hip up, push the chest towards the feet. Like you're trying to make a upside down V or A shape like that. Okay, so every time you feel that got space, you walk in a little bit more. Push the hip up, keep walking in. Really very nice. Keep pushing the chest towards the feet. Okay, let's hold here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now from here slowly walk back and then come back into your forearm plank and then lower the whole body down. Everything slowly under control. Rest the forehead on the hands. Okay, we will do that 1 more time. So what that does is, because after you stretch everything out, this is the strongest position. Because you're trying to use strength to push it back, it allows you, if you're having any hunchback, the shoulder stuck like that, is to allow you to get into this kind of position. So next day, if you want to do all the handstand, all the headstand, forearm balance, pincha mayurasana, you have to be able to get your shoulder into here. Okay, as long as your shoulder is stuck, you try to bring it up, your shoulder stuck here. It's very, very difficult to do all your scorpion pose and all that. Or headstand, your shoulder must be all the way here. If it's here, you're going to put a lot of pressure on the neck. So this one, if you're planning to do a lot of inversions in the future, is require practice, and you need to be able to hold it for 2 minutes at least. If you practice on your own, you time minimum 1 minute, better 2 minutes. When you start doing inversions, by the time you get your feet up, right, 1 minute gone already. Okay, so commercial break over, round 2. Because I said 1 minute, now we try 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute of best effort. Palm together, elbow underneath the shoulder, tuck the toes in, lift the hip into plank. Now start walking. Feet walk in, then you push your chest towards the feet. Feet walk in, hip push up, chest push towards the feet. Head is off the ground. Walk in, push the hip up, push your chest more. Walk in, push the hip up, push the chest more. So it's like we're trying to get smaller and smaller, the mountain getting higher. So the hip also working, the hip is the mountain peak, so don't waste the strength in your hip. Keep pulling your hip up. Your hip will be the one pulling both your legs and your shoulders in. That's right. So Sharon, keep pushing the hip up. That's right. Okay, Sunita, let's try. Keep push up, take 1 more step in. Very nice. That's right. Breathe. We hold. Almost there. 5. Yes, this is a lot of hard work. It builds a lot of shoulder strength. So this is the required strength, but next time you need to do any headstand, handstand, this is the feeling. This is the strength. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, slowly lower yourself under control. Back to plank so that you know the whole body got strength. Lower down. Rest the forehead on the hands first. Okay? And then we're going to do some twisting to relax the whole body. Okay? Now, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, now from here, slowly, hands back next to the chest, push yourself back to all 4 position. From here, come to sitting, and after all that hard work, let's stretch the whole body out. We're going to straighten our legs out. So you sit in the middle, straighten the legs all the way out. So later when you want to come to Savasana, very simple. Now flex the toes in. We want to straighten out our back and do a forward bend. Stretch out the shoulders first. Hands next to the thighs. No, hand next to the hip. Push the spine straight, Dandasana. From here, raise the hands up. As you exhale, reach forwards. Extend as far as you can. Your 2 finger and your thumb. Grab your big toe. As you exhale, pull the whole body forwards. You can bend the elbow and pull forwards more. Make sure the toes are flexed in. Okay, again, as you exhale, pull the body forward more. So we make sure that our pelvic bones are even back, they're lengthened. Now inhale, come up to the sitting position, spine straight. Then we're going to bend our right knee. So the foot is at the same level with the knee, and then the left hand holding the right knee. Now straighten the right arm. Turn from the belly, twist to the back, right palm down. Whole palm down. Make sure it's closer to the hip. From here, push the spine straight. As you exhale, use the left hand. Twist the body to the back. So after all that hard work, we relax the spine muscles a little bit. Now the right palm, you walk in deeper. So move in deeper, push the spine straight. Left hand help you twist. Because we have our palms and our whole hand holding, you're able to apply a lot of strength into your twist. Let's go a little deeper. Right hand moving deeper. Push your spine straight. Left hand twist. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release the neck. Look to the front first. Then release the body. Straighten the right leg. Then we bend the left leg again. The foot and the knee is in one line. Then right hand hold the left knee. Extend the left hand so we set our spine up. Exhale, turn to the back. Place the left palm down. Push the spine straight. Right hand twist the body. Left hand move in one more step. Push the spine straight. Exhale, twist the body more. Again, left hand move in one more step if you can. Push the spine straight. Exhale and twist as much as you can. So this is how we achieve maximum twist. And because it's a very open position, you find that you can stretch all the way down into the pelvic bones. One more breath. Now turn the head to the front, release the body, extend the left leg. And then after all the twisting, we want to make sure the pelvic bone is still straight. We do one more forward bend. So again, hands next to the hip, push the spine straight, stretch the hands upwards, exhale, stretch forwards. Then we wrap our fingers and thumb around the big toe. Exhale, stretch forward more. One more breath. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, stretch forwards more. So you can feel that everything is evening out. Now slowly release. Slowly roll your whole body down to the ground. And then open up your feet to the edge of the mat. Open up your palms to the ceiling. Now from here, adjust your shoulders so that you can pull the shoulders away from the ears. Lift your head and drop again to relax the neck. Adjust the whole body so that you're lying down very comfortably. And then if you need to, you can use a towel and cover your eyes so that everything is darker. You feel totally relaxed. Now from here, as you inhale, just let the breath flow all the way to your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And as you gently exhale, just feel all the tiredness, all the stress, all the tension flowing out of the body with every exhalation, every inhalation. Just feel it run through the whole body so that you're fully energized for the evening. And as you exhale, all the stress, all the deadlines, everything is just flowing out, all the negative energy, so that we are nice, happy, and positive for our dinner and for a nice evening with our family. And we just focus on our breath and our heartbeat. And we just stay here in stillness and quietness for another 30 seconds. And let's take our last 2 deep breaths. And one more breath. And now, let's slowly close our thighs together. Extend our arms over our head so you can use either hand to grab your wrist. As you inhale, stretch your whole body long. Or you can just interlace your fingers, push your palms up and give the whole body a good stretch. Loosen up the shoulders, especially after the dolphin, and your back. And then slowly release. Bend one knee at a time. Keep the right arm straight, exactly like just now. turn the whole body to the right. And then we stay here for 2 breaths first. Make sure enough oxygen is going to the brain before we come up. 1 more breath. Now we use the left hand. Place it on the ground in front of your face. And then slowly, take your time to come up. Because if you come up too fast, what happens is your blood is all at the ground level, but your brain is already up here. Then your heart has to work very hard to pump the blood up. Then suddenly, you find that after all the relaxation, you suddenly jump up, then the heart starts pumping very hard again. Then it's like all the zen and relaxation is gone. Okay, now from here, hands on your knees, and then we take 3 deep breaths to go into a nice sitting position as well. As we inhale, let the whole spine lengthen upwards. As you exhale, soften your shoulders, let the abdominals wrap in to maintain your posture. Again, inhale, lengthen the whole spine, keep the length in the body. Exhale, shoulders relax, abdominals wrap in. And again, one last one. Inhale, lengthen up the whole spine. Relax the shoulders, exhale, abdominals wrap into, support the whole body. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Namaste everyone, and thank you for joining me this evening. So, it feels like a lot of work, but you feel that after all that work, suddenly the whole body feels a little bit more firm. Now, if tomorrow you feel the shoulders all very sore, that's perfectly normal because we actually did a lot of shoulder work today. The dolphin actually held for quite long. So don't be surprised if tomorrow you feel that the shoulder blades are quite sore. Then if you feel that they're very sore, if you want to relax them, then you do what we did in the beginning. Just this one, you lie back, you extend it out so that we're giving the shoulders a good stretch. Or you can also do a puppy dog by the wall. Let me show you. Just stand by the wall, place your hands at shoulder level, push the hip back. The feeling is exactly like a downward dog. So this will help to release the soreness in the shoulders. And then of course, always do the cactus arm. This will get the circulation in. Okay, and then after a few weeks, you continuously do this. We will also keep exploring this. You will find that your shoulders are very strong. And when you start doing the sun salutations, you find that it helps a lot in your practice as well. Okay, so again, thank you for joining me, and have a good dinner and a good evening, and take care, and bye-bye.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thanks everyone, bye-bye. Hope you had fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, just now my wife supposed to join. Suddenly, the boss called her for some emergency thing, so